So we got college football Saturday. It's been a minute since I've posted a video. Basically, that's just because, Thanksgiving, holiday season, and whatnot. So it's been a minute, but we'll get into it. I'm going to give you guys kind of the rundown of what games are looking the best for today for like correlated bets and stuff like that. I did a video a while ago for Saturday going over correlated bets, and then I had a lot of people hitting me up saying that they like that kind of video more for college because college it's hard to find like specific good player props. It's better just to go correlated bets and just do like a game script with it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you guys the games we got. It's a pretty good slate. It's a lot of rivalry games because it's towards the end of the year, so it's a pretty good slate of games. Colorado, Utah, I love that game. Arizona, Arizona State, pretty good. Alabama, Auburn, Oklahoma State, BYU, there might be some that we want to go with there. Maryland's playing a football game, so we're going to bet on them. Um, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, maybe if you just want to like fully stack Tennessee, it's not a bad way to go. Washington, Washington State's a great game. I'm going to show you guys in a second, obviously on Prizepicks, but oh my God, that game's crazy. Florida State, Florida's all right. It's not bad. We got Clemson, South Carolina, which I like a lot, and then North Carolina, North Carolina State. Those are the main games that I like if you want to stack. I'll show you guys the best like players to stack out of that. First, I think the best team to go today would probably be um, Washington, just because they're insane. I mean, Washington's the best team in the country. I don't care what anyone says; the rankings are wrong. But the other thing is, so Washington State is so underrated this year. They are insane. Their quarterback Cameron Ward, one of the best quarterbacks in the Pac-12, and the Pac-12 is stacked. So that's saying a lot. I mean, he's one of the best one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Cameron Ward's very good. This is a rivalry game. It's going to be, I expect it to be high scoring. Let's see the over/under on this one. 65.5. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a big scoring game, and Washington's favored by 15. So I like Washington a lot. Penix is, like I said, best quarterback in the country. Penix. So the line is high. But you guys have to realize a lot of these games that they play aren't close. Like he'll come out and throw like 300 yards in the first half and not even play the second half. Like 337 is easy for him. I'm like perfectly okay taking that. So Michael Penix over 337 I love. And then we got receiving, you always want to go in Donze. Where is he? Yeah, right here. Polk I love as well, but I'd rather go in Donze. If that's how you even say it. I mean, who even knows how to say this guy's name? Roman Donze? Whatever. He's a stud. I bet on him every week. 108 yards, nothing for him. These lines, guys, you're going to look at these lines and be like, okay, that's way too high. Like, I know it's going to be a good game, but that's way too high. He's hit this so many times this year. I mean, he's insane. It's just like the last few games or whatever, like not all of them are close games. Like you guys have to realize, like he might get 89 yards. That might be a blowout game. Like you know what I mean? Like he can easily get 108 yards, no problem, and he should, to be honest with you. Let's go to. So if you want to do like okay, four mans are so good. Like if you go Michael Penix and Donze over, and then you go. I'll just give you guys a couple like four mans. I feel like Ward, and then go like Victor. I like Victor today. But there's a couple options you can go with Washington State receivers. If you just look it up, they have like where's the other one? See Kyle Williams you can go with. So they have different options you can go with. Personally, I'm just gonna go Victor. I'm just gonna go the number one receiver with the quarterback every time. That's just how I do it. So like this is a great four man, and to be honest, I usually don't do four mans. I usually just stick with two mans, but this is such a good four man. I might just run it anyway. But I'll show you guys a few more. So next we got like What was another one of the games? Let's just go back to the games. This is really all you guys got to do is go to the games, pick out the ones you like. I told you guys which ones I like. So we're liking Clemson and South Carolina. We're liking North Carolina State. So like Drake May is a great quarterback wide receiver duo to pair with Tez Walker. So this is one of the best in the country to pair with just because it's like Tez Walker's so by far and away his number one receiver. So it's such a good stack to do. And again, these don't all have to be in the same game. So you can take like a Drake May and a Tez Walker and pair them up with someone like let's see. Today I really like let me see. Do they even have props for them? They do. Okay. Like Spencer Rattler and Leggett. This is another great one to pair. Leggett is, again, by far and away his number one receiver. That's kind of like the games we're looking for and the teams we're looking for. So this, again, is another great one to pair. So I like the Washington State. I love this one. And then I'll give you guys one more. But again, you guys can take kind of like the two people I'm doing and switch them around with any other two you like. I'm just kind of giving you guys the overall strategy of how this works, right? So again, let's go back here. Let's look for games. We had Florida State, Florida, which is okay. I don't know if I love anything there. Maryland. Okay, so Maryland, and then I'll talk about the Colorado game in a second because that's crazy. But we'll go Maryland, and then we'll go like Arizona. So Maryland, if they even have props. Okay, perfect. This one's tough because, like I said, you want to find teams where they have like one number one receiver. Like it's undebatable he's the number one receiver. Maryland's tough because they don't necessarily have that. It's kind of just like two or three guys that are all right around there. I like Prather. In my opinion, he's the most consistent one. He's not the number one. I'd say Jones is or Felton, but he's the most consistent. So I like going Prather. You could go receptions or yards. I always go yards. But then you go him, and then you go to his brother, who's a stud, over his passing yards. Like, look at this. This is a great stack to do. I love Maryland stacks. And to be honest, like I said, since they don't have a number one receiver, that can also be in our favor sometimes because that means you could go, like, you could literally pick like three of the receivers, like Jones, Prather, and Felton. You could literally pick like three. I know last week the quarterback to his brother, and all three of them hit their overs. So, and that's happened multiple times this year. So, Maryland's a good one. So let's go with that. Let's do Prather and his brother, and then we're gonna mix that with who did I say? I said Arizona. Arizona. We'll go. Where's the quarterback? Fafita. Okay. And then McMillan. McMillan's by far their number one receiver, so it's another great pair to do. And again, these are all big games today, so I do expect them to be high scoring. Yes, they are rivalry games, but I don't expect that to slow down any of the scoring, especially with the offenses we're choosing. They're just so offense reliant, scoring reliant that they're gonna score the ball. So this is another good one. So those are probably my six favorite pairs of two to do. You got Maryland, Arizona, Washington State, and then what were the other two? Is North Carolina, and I believe South Carolina. So those are my favorite six to do. But if you guys want to do one game stack, if you guys could probably do a 6-man out of this as well. I don't know if they have the props up already. Okay, they don't. Guys, if they put the props up later for this, Utah, Colorado, I've never seen a team like this before. They have like, for some reason, the potential to be in like a 70-70 shootout every week. So and this is a big game. I expect it to be one of those games where Colorado's like, for some reason, they're actually in the game because out of nowhere, Shedeur Sanders just throws for 400 yards and Travis Hunter and all of them get like 300 yards receiving. Like, I could see it being one of those games. So if they put props up later for that, definitely use a game stack on that and just pick players from this game. And to be honest, you might not even have to go, if you just want to do 4 players, you might not even have to go with 2 from Colorado, 2 from Utah. You could probably do 3 from Colorado, 1 from Utah. It's up to you. But so yeah, those are the main games that I like today. That's the strategy we're using. Again, that is by far the best strategy for college football. And yeah, good luck with those guys. All right. Like I said, mix them and match them how you want. But first, I want to show you guys something real quick. So this is the Discord right here. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video as well. Basically, I give like 15 to 30 picks a week. It's $4.99 a week. You can cancel anytime. It says it when you click it. $4.99 a week. You can cancel anytime. And it's pretty dope. We have like, I think 8 to 10 people in there right now, and it's pretty dope. We just talk out games, what we think is going to happen, ask questions if I like or if someone else in the chat likes certain player props and spreads and stuff like that. So it's a pretty dope community. And like I said, you could just try it out for a week. If you don't like it, cancel it, no big deal. But we've been kind of killing it lately. Thanksgiving went crazy. I know we won like 5 2-man picks. I put 2-man picks in there, and I think 4 or 5 of them hit. And then last night we just hit again. Curry and Wembanyama, both over their fantasy points and points. So it's going really well. I expect Sunday to be crazy in there, so definitely get in there as well. And I'm posting picks for Saturday today in there as well. So those are the main game stacks that I like. Use that strategy how you want. And yeah, other than that, good luck with all your guys' picks. Leave a comment if you're tailing or if you're using one of these game stacks. And then like the video and subscribe. Other than that, good luck with your picks today. I'll catch you guys later.